You're watching when Keeping It Real goes wrong. Thursday meeting in the South Conference Room. Vernon decided to keep it real.
I thought he would have, you know, he got the police under his hand, and you know, it's a powerful person, but he don't want to be seen.
So I gotta go.
All right, man.
All right, so we'll be in touch.
Sounds like a plan. You gonna dap me up? All right.
A few moments later.
32-year-old DeAndre Johnson is facing an assortment of charges: attempted murder, aggravated assault, unlawful flight.
You guys are offering services that might be able to help.
And it's all because of what happened in this Facebook video that Johnson posted live on Tuesday. According to court records, the Valley dad wanted to document the sit-down meeting he was having with a caseworker from Arizona's Department of Child Safety to talk about his daughter. The meeting, which took place in the lobby of this DCS office in Mesa, lasted about an hour.
All right, man.
All right, so we'll be in touch.
Sounds like a plan.
You can see the two men get up, fist bump, then the caseworker walks away. A split second later, Johnson appears to grab the state employee and put him in a chokehold.
You was a dead man. The moment you took my daughter in that room.
More than 2 minutes go by and the caseworker doesn't appear to be moving. Eventually, you hear people in the lobby. The victim is left lying on the ground and the attacker takes off. Mesa police tell us Johnson was arrested about 3 hours later in Scottsdale after not pulling over for a traffic stop. The victim was rushed to a nearby hospital where he reportedly told police that Johnson threatened to kill him last week, but he was able to calm the angry dad down. As for the caseworker, we're told his injuries were life-threatening, but thankfully he is out of the hospital and home recovering.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit y'all another video. Hope y'all having a great day. Hope y'all having a very great week. My day is going absolutely wonderful. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers of the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Arizona by way of Mesa. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Arizona. Everybody inside the great city of Mesa. Now, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. Now, you all may know what today is. Yes, today is not Thirsty Thursday. Today is what? Trifling Tuesday. And this story right here has trifling written all over it. Now, for those who have not seen this video, please click on the link below and go watch this video because it's very crazy what this guy named DeAndre Johnson decided to do at the state office lobby. Now, you would think that a parent who is so concerned about his child, he would be, you know, on his best behavior or whatnot. You would think that a parent who's already been investigated for something going on with his daughter, whether it's at home or school, you think that they will abide by the rules. And most of all, they wouldn't resort to violence. But guess what? DeAndre Johnson woke up that morning and chose violence. Now, for those who have seen the video, I know that you all was very shocked about what DeAndre Johnson did because clearly wasn't nobody expecting that. But let me say this also. Now, for those who know about DCS and CPS, because I know some of y'all got them people called on y'all before, whether it was by mistake or whether you had a hating friend or somebody that knew you and decided to call the state on you, or maybe you was doing something to your child or neglecting your child. Look, don't get mad at me. If the shoe fit, wear it. But the point is this right here. I'm sure that quite a few of you all know about DCS. I'm sure quite a few of you all know the proper procedure. So let me ask you this. Now, when these parents and these children get called to the state office building, like if something's going on at home or in school or whatnot, does the caseworker pull the child in a room by itself and talk to the child, as in the case of this story right here? Because you have some people trying to say that maybe something took place behind closed doors, but DeAndre Johnson's daughter himself, she's 9 years old, said nothing took place. But that wasn't good enough for DeAndre. So it sounded like to me, DeAndre was basically trying to build up a case. And also what's even more sad is the fact that you would think in these state office buildings, especially the climate, the culture, you know, the way things are in this world today, you think that these state office buildings would have security, they would have police stationed at the building in case something like this happened. So let me ask you this before we dig deep into the story. Do you think the caseworker, he's lucky he survived, Do you think the caseworker has a lawsuit against the state? Because I know one thing I would do. I would definitely sue the state ass on this one right here, because guess what? That man could have lost his life easily. And also, I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was Cat Williams at first. I'm like, damn, when did Cat Williams become a caseworker? But caseworker, sir, I know you're probably watching this video. Look, you want to reach out to me? We can talk behind closed doors. I know you're not going to open up and tell me anything about the case, because hell, you wouldn't even tell DeAndre, so I know you ain't going to tell me. But if you want to reach out to the Trey King Show and give your side of the story, please do so, sir. But at the same time, I am glad you're alive. And also, what made you link back up with DeAndre Johnson? Because as the news stated,
the victim was rushed to a nearby hospital where he reportedly told police that Johnson threatened to kill him last week, but he was able to calm the angry dad down.
He already threatened to kill you the week before. So, sir, why would you meet back up with this man? And also, one thing about the Trey King Show that we talk about signs. Look, signs are there for a reason. It shows you where you're going. You feel me? Now, the first sign was when DeAndre Johnson threatened to kill you. And the second sign was when he was on Facebook Live while you all was having a meeting about what's going on with his child. And now think about this, family. What parent in their right mind will sit up here and go on Facebook Live or any live, Instagram Live, it don't matter. What parent in their right mind will go on the internet and go live when you are discussing a case that involves your child, whether it's your son or your daughter, at the state office building? What parent in their right mind would do that? Please answer that for me, because it's clear to me that DeAndre made good on his promise. Well, he was trying to make good on his promise. But it's a good thing this caseworker did not lose his life. And also the doctor said that the caseworker does have serious injuries, and also that the caseworker was very close to death. So it's a good thing that DeAndre Johnson did not stomp the man while the man was unconscious or whatnot. So, sir, if I was you, I would have a close talk to God, because he tried to send you to the upper room. And I know some of you all are also thinking, well, Trey, how is this man so violent? Why is this dad so violent? But guess what, though? This is not his first time being violent, because he has also been arrested for assaulting a man in the past, where he stomped on a man's head and caused the man to have a brain bleed. So it goes to show you right there that DeAndre Johnson is very unstable. So let me ask you this also. Do you think something was going on inside the home where the child was being threatened or being abused by DeAndre Johnson? Or do you think something was going on at the school where the child was being bullied or threatened by a teacher or whatnot? Please answer that for me also, because clearly this caseworker was only there trying to do his damn job. Now, the nerve of this man to sit there and say, you was a dead man the moment you took my child into that room.
You was a dead man the moment you took my daughter in that room?
So I was wondering to myself, why did the caseworker meet back up with DeAndre Johnson after this man threatened to kill you? And look here, when people tell you something, you got to believe them. They have an old saying, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time, because you may not just get a second time. And now let's think about this, family. If you're a caseworker and somebody threatened to kill you, would you meet back up with that person, or would you get them off the case and report them to the police? Because I know damn well what I would do. I will drop it down on their ass as soon as they utter them words. Guess what? I'm saying, hold on, I got to go to the bathroom. I'm going to get right on my cell phone and call the damn police. Or I'm going to go get one my damn self. But, sir, we will never ever talk again after you done threatened my life. So I don't know what made this caseworker even meet back up with DeAndre Johnson. But as you all can tell, they are sitting in a lobby. So I guess the caseworker thought he was safe inside the lobby area. But guess what? DeAndre Johnson didn't give a damn where the caseworker was. Because you think that you will be safe, especially after somebody threatened you in an open area. But let me tell you this. When somebody really have an intent to do you harm, guess what? They're going to do you harm. So the caseworker must have thought that he was safe. But at the same time, sir, look here. You should have known something was off, because the man threatened you. And then y'all talked for roughly an hour, from 4 to 5 p.m. And then he's on live the whole damn time looking back and forth at the camera. And then gonna have nerve to ask the caseworker, do he want to say hi to his live stream audience? The caseworker promptly denied that offer. But as you all can tell, when the caseworker stood up, DeAndre Johnson asked the caseworker to dap him up. And that was the ultimate mistake right there. Because why would you dap this man up when this man already threatened to kill you? But like I said, the caseworker thought by him being in the lobby area that maybe DeAndre Johnson wasn't going to make good on his promise. But DeAndre Johnson clearly had other plans. So after the caseworker got through dapping DeAndre Johnson up, DeAndre Johnson walked behind the caseworker and promptly grabbed him around his neck and tried to choke the living hell out this man, tried to kill this man on live screen. And then telling the man, after the man was unconscious, after he already choked him out,
You still breathing?
You still breathing? You still breathing? And promptly choked him some damn more. I was like, Lord have mercy. Please save Cat Williams. But caseworker, if I was you, number one, I would leave that job alone because they don't want to have no damn security guards.
Earlier this year, DCS stopped providing security guards at DCS offices around the state due to budget cuts.
It's shame on the state of Arizona for sitting up here, got money for every damn thing else, but y'all ain't got money to protect these caseworkers. That's a damn shame right there. Like, you would think in all places that you would have security inside of the state office building when you know that you are dealing with these parents that have issues and also dealing with children that have issues. So why are these people better protected? That's what I want to know right there. Because it's a damn shame that we could have watched this man lose his life on camera, and guess what? And people were sitting there laughing, making fun of it. But thank you to the people who called it out for what it was, because clearly the dad is unstable, and also the dad has been charged with, guess what? Attempted murder, and also aggravated assault and reckless flight from an officer. So guess what? The dad, DeAndre Johnson, don't have to worry about his daughter for a long time. And maybe, sad to say, because I hate to see parents and children separated, but maybe in this case, it's best for the child. But I'm going to leave you this in closing, because sometimes people don't get the message. Look, if somebody threatens your life, it don't matter if you're at home, it don't matter if you're at work. Take it serious. Take it serious, because either you're going to wind up like this caseworker would have wind up, or you would have wind up dead or end up killing that person. So take things serious, because only a crazy person, unstable person, full of rage will sit up there, threaten to kill somebody, and then come back the next week on Facebook Live and try to make good on that promise. So take people serious. You get what I'm saying? Because we are living in an age where people are losing their damn rabbit-ass mind. And also, we're going to close on this note. Why when people sit up here and want to do harm, just like I did the video yesterday out of Sanford, Florida, where we had these two women who was antagonizing a woman only to end up killing her on Facebook Live. So I don't know what's up with Facebook Live these days, but at the same time, you got to take people serious because it's your life. And one thing about this right here, take your life serious. When somebody tell you something like that, take it to the heart and do what you got to do to protect yourself. But in closing, let me know what you all would do, family. Would you go back to this job where you continue to work for the state of Arizona? Or would you promptly file a lawsuit and sue their draws off? Because I know me, I would choose the latter half. I would sue the draws off their ass. Because guess what? I could have sat there and died or crapped all on myself on live stream. And guess what? Everybody going to be calling me Shitty Trey at the end of the day. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. Is there anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent? Please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me and we can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed, and I will see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.
You're watching When Keeping It Real Goes Wrong.